conversation, man. I'm Frankie Hustle. I'm here with my partners, International Chris, D. Coopa. We got a lot of information, a lot of news today going down, man. It's been going crazy in the world. Mm-hmm. How we all feeling, man? How everybody feeling right now?
I'm feeling good, man. He over here. He said he got something to talk about, so.
Well, I got a lot to talk about.
Everybody
in the world should have a lot to talk about.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. You know, y'all need to be asking the right questions. For instance, we're gonna start with this Jesse Mullins guy. This man, the black man, Jesse Mullins from Empire.
Right.
Everybody knows him. Now.
They been knew him though.
He has done something so stupid that we have to question what we're really doing out here now. Do I really need to be at Subway at 2 in the morning? That's the number one question. No, people, I do not. Where's your team at?
He wasn't there.
Should I write a $3,500 check to pay somebody to beat my ass?
Really write a check.
He could have wrote me 30.
Bro, it's a dude in the hood right now for $100 that's still on him. What are you doing?
How do you write a check? I mean, this is what I'm saying, bro. What scam ever consisted of somebody writing you a check? Who even write checks nowadays?
He's a professional dummy.
That's it.
That's what it was.
It's embarrassing, bro. Because not only did you pull this off in Black History Month, right? But you did this, and now you're going to be forever remembered as the idiot who all he had to do was just walk away from the show if you're not pleased. People in Hollywood do it all the time. But you, I just don't feel sad for. It's not about him being gay. It's not about him being a black man, being, discriminated against, whatever he wants to claim.
Well, he's a drug addict now.
I knew he was going to follow behind him.
The drug addicts ain't even accepting him. They're like, nope, you ain't even one of us.
That's what I'm saying. It's real people out here. And first of all, his said, you know what his drug of choice was? What? Ecstasy. Boy, we got Molly's. What are you talking about? Ecstasy was back in the 2000s. Where do you even find ecstasy at? Y'all ever heard somebody say, yo, we selling ecstasy? Nope. So if you're gonna come real. You could at least say heroin.
Well, ecstasy don't make you act that way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ecstasy ain't gonna make you act like you're
not gonna remember anything. You probably, if you was on ecstasy, you would have been dancing as they trying to put the noose around your neck.
Dancing and touching.
Who wrote this plan up? You an actor, bro. Who came up with this script though?
That was his first.
That was a horrible script, bro.
Right.
He had better luck. If he wanted an experience, he could have wore the Magna hats downtown Hilltop at night. He would got better experience than that.
Where was he? That's so crazy, bro.
I just don't understand, man. And you got all the tools. You know Terrence Howard. You know Taraji P. You know Leo Daniels. You know all these famous people. You could have took any business venture you want. But when you take the easy way out,
that's not the easy way.
And say stuff like, what was the easy way out for him? But you want to say stuff like, I'm relevant like a gay Tupac or something. Or what?
He really might be on drugs. It ain't no ecstasy though.
Yeah, it ain't ecstasy.
No,
it probably in the pill form like ecstasy.
He might have softened it up, but he might really be on drugs, bro. He really acting like it. He doing some crackheadish moves right now.
I just feel that it's unfortunate, man, because you have all the tools. People like your show. I don't really care for it. I stopped watching it. You know what I'm saying? But people like your show and they tune in every week. And now they got to tune out of it because you done messed up. You ruined yourself. You blackballed yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the whole, and all this stems from what? He said he wasn't getting paid enough. He wasn't making enough.
He got $70,000 per episode.
Hold on, is that what he's saying? He's not making enough money?
Yeah, he's not making enough money. He was getting $70,000 per episode. And then, mind you, I seen him on Instagram. He was sitting on a private jet. Come on, bro. You get $70,000.
How much is everybody else getting paid?
It don't matter.
Well, you best believe Taraji P and Terrence Howard at least getting above 6 figures there. Right. But still, you getting $70K, bro. Most people don't even make that.
And we never heard of you. This is your first start. I ain't never seen you before this.
Exactly.
Probably won't see him again now.
Oh, he gonna be doing like, I don't know,
jail
maybe
time.
a gum commercial or something like that, or
he gonna be
Gatorade.
Liars
ain't nobody about to deal with him, bro. I mean,
he's done after this spotlight. He's a rat.
Yeah. No, he could come back because we always get sensitive for people who are under the influence and they say he's with drugs. They're gonna send him to rehab.
He's an actor. We know he's lying. He's gonna
find his way back in, man. That's what
he wasn't on drugs when he was getting all them views.
He's back in those C movies, man. He really ain't about to get no bread.
All he need to do, he'll probably mess around getting a Tyler Perry movie or something like that, and then it'll be on. It'll be good.
Don't save him, Tyler. Don't say it, Tyler.
Oh man, at this point, man, it's kind of like we might have to stop saving people that ain't really trying to help the culture. And bro, you're in a great position. You are a role model to a lot of kids when you came on that show, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Being gay, you helped a lot of people, bro.
Right. Come out, and I believe that, you know, with him doing something like that, you're really just embarrassing the people who actually had hate crimes against him.
Right.
There's somebody who died behind that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you out there mocking that, I can't respect that.
And people going through this every day. So for you to just make up something crazy like this, now you trickling down to now it's a drug addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's just so all over the place, bro. It's really unfortunate for the young man that be going through what they going through, but
$70K a month though?
70K.
70K an episode.
What can you
It ain't
you complain about?
It ain't $20 an
Well,
hour.
I mean,
you know what
you
I'm saying?
gotta understand too, though, bro. 70K a month, man. His lifestyle may have worn something else. He thought he was a bigger star. He thought he was gonna do bigger things.
That's his. Once again, that's his fault.
Right.
Him
That's
thinking,
true. That's
him,
true.
This is all him.
But that's what I'm saying. So
Him
you
got a
gotta
problem.
understand.
You got lawyers,
Taraji is going ham, bro. She in every show. She doing so
But
many.
she's established, bro. She had to work
We
for
wanna
that.
see Taraji.
Yeah,
She
she's
came
putting
from
herself in all
nothing, though.
positions, though.
You gotta. That's what I'm saying. If I'm working with Taraji, you best believe I'm gonna pick her brain. You best believe I'm gonna ask
I'm
how
on
you
a
got
huge
there.
platform right now, bro. Like,
She worked with Terrence Howard, bro. Like,
I
for
mean, it's
real?
not even who you work with. You on Fox. There's a trillion shows, palettes, and everything going on Fox right now. If you on one of the hottest rating shows, best believe somebody out here is trying to pitch another pilot that's Fox right
And
now.
you was better off just getting killed in your episode, getting off the show, and starting a whole nother thing. That might have blew up way better than Empire. You just didn't give it that chance.
I think he just skipped out on. I mean, I understand people get fired, or it's just like getting fired. You know what I'm saying? I understand that part of it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, sometimes your course have ran its course. You know what I'm saying? Your time have ran out. So now let's go into the next chapter. Like I said, I've never seen you anywhere else before.
Like I said, we ain't gonna see him again.
You'll see him somewhere else. Somebody else will see him for his potential. They, like you said, they got another role for him. It's just going to be some contracts, very, very strict.
You really cheering for this dude?
I'm just.
Come on, man.
I believe he's done. I believe he's done.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something too, though. We can't throw our people away, right?
I'm not throwing him away. I'm being honest. Like, that was dumb.
Think about Robert Downey Jr., bro. Think about Iron Man, bro.
He came back with it.
He was wild lean.
But did he embarrass?
Yes.
He embarrassed his whole people. He embarrassed his whole community he was cheering for, as far as like,
He
did
wild,
have people
bro.
ready to, load up and ride for Jesse in the hood. They was ready.
Right. He was talking about a hate crime that had something to do with racism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On top of that, him being a gay man.
Well, at this point right now,
it's
man,
real insensitive and unselfish to me to think that, yeah, we give him another. Yeah, you're a talent. Yeah, you did good enough to get on the show. You're a talent. You're more than most. But you embarrassed everybody else, and I feel like for everybody to support you again and give you another shot.
But this my thing, bro. Everybody make mistakes.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That wasn't no ecstasy mistake. Though.
right. That
That
definitely was a crackhead meth move.
I wouldn't even give it that word, bro. That was just a.
That was the that ain't no
His
ex.
manager need to be fired. His assistant need to
they
be
probably
fired.
already gone.
His brothers and sisters, like whatever they got going
Everybody
on,
fired.
everybody go, bro.
This is what I'm saying though. Sometimes when this is the other thing. He might have an agent, and he don't feel like his agent's doing things, so that's why he felt like he had to go over and beyond. I mean, you gotta
But
think
he
about
already got
everything
the
is
tools.
hype.
That's why I
right
don't
now.
feel sorry for him. Like you're surrounded by stardom every day now, and you getting $70K an episode.
Right.
There's probably at least 4 or 5 episodes shot in a month.
Right.
You getting that? That's like for real. It's not $20 an hour.
Right. Yeah, I know.
You getting money.
You done made $250,000 this year.
Right.
You done made $250,000
You're good.
last year.
And then we're not even talking about his endorsements for every time he shows up somewhere.
Right.
We're not talking about his
That's
meet
why I'm
and
not
greets.
with the.
We don't know if he got any books or any other podcasts or anything like that. He could be doing so much, getting money. Sure, you are not Terrence Howard. Sure, you are not Taraji P.
At all.
But that doesn't mean you do something stupid and people really died behind what you're talking about, bro.
Right.
People really died for
And I
that.
think that's the big part about it is that, the real victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, people out here is really going through a lot of things right now. So for you to falsify these type of allegations, and you created them. It's not even.
Bro.
You are
stuttering and crying.
You are a bad actor, bro.
The gay Tupac joint.
That shit was too much.
Why would you even say that?
Yeah, he was
everybody.
high.
Tupac is that like
but so what?
general topic. He
Now
thought
it's
it was gonna spread.
Tupac had all eyes on me. Now it's all eyes on you.
But that's what I'm saying,
like,
though. I mean, but you know, you
horrible.
saying that, you saying that though. But these are general pop. Black is a big topic right now. Gay is a big topic right now. Abuse is a big topic right now. And drugs. So he maximized all the big topics, and none of that shit ain't work out for him.
Exactly.
You should have just stuck to being an actor and enjoy your life, bro.
Yeah, bro, you was better off just quitting the show.
Right.
And then that would have made the news. Oh man, Jesse just walked off the show. He said F Empire. You would have got more press from that.
So I had to cut these contracts. You know, you got written out.
70,000 is a lot of money to me. I mean, and if that's his way of complaining, then man, come on,
Yeah,
can't save him. Tyler ain't gonna save him. Ain't nobody gonna save
Ain't
him.
nobody saving him from
Now
this.
he's blaming it on ecstasy. It ain't ecstasy fault.
Bro, I don't even know where you could find
I just hope the young man.
I'm sorry.
I hope he take off, man, and go to rehab and just stay off the scene for a year. He'll be back in a year. Nobody.
I wish him well.
He better vacation in Wakanda.
What?
He better go to Wakanda. They'll forgive him there. It's all good.
I forgive him. I'm just being real about it. Like, that was stupid.
Man, it's been a wild ass week. You know what I'm saying about all this sexual abuse, man. What's up with your boy, man?
Which one we talking about?
We gonna
talking about
talk about the Patriots owner, man, Robert Kraft, man.
See, I expected something like this from this old guy. Let me
Come
tell you
on,
why.
bro.
Because he's 80, bro.
He supposed to be doing that.
That's something that's happening right now.
When you a
He
billionaire, bro,
80?
He gotta be, bro. He's
he's
about
70s,
80.
80s, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he's a billionaire, my nigga. Like,
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. So you got to do all that. What happened? First, tell me what happened.
So he got caught in a
he was wild for what he
in a
was
sting.
doing.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? An operation sting. He was paying for.
You
the-
definitely shouldn't be pulling up.
Exactly. Like you best believe. See, R. Kelly could wear a mask. How come you can't?
Fuck the mask, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You got
Like,
billions
if
of dollars.
it's like that, then why am I not having somebody go pick up the chick? I would never be there.
So he
I'm just
pulled
doing
up
it.
on the
Bro,
on
I don't know what
prostitution
horse he
sting?
rode in. I don't know
He
what
was-
car
yeah,
he came in, but his
he
face
went-
was there.
Yeah, he went to a spot. He was in Florida, and he went to a known. I mean, he didn't know. He went there, whatever, knowing what was going on there, but he didn't know. They've been under surveillance, and they just been watching the place, and just so happened, shit, Robert Kraft on the screen. You know what I'm saying? First off, you're a billionaire. I don't expect.
But
him.
who else is coming through that screen though too? That's what I'm
He's
saying.
something about
Imagine it's probably way more celebrities than they listing, but he is hot right now.
Yeah.
Why?
He's the owner.
Right.
Well, it's not even that he's the owner. You know, and people trying to correlate it with, you know, Meek Mill's.
Yeah,
and
he's helping Jay-Z and
He's
Meek Mill, all
doing
that.
the justice reparation reform thing, and you know what I'm saying, just dealing with black man. You know, at the end of the day, man, once you side with people, because you got to realize too, he one of Trump partners.
Was
one of Trump partners.
Trump under enough heat right now.
Right.
We don't need that.
But everybody,
Trump,
but that's what I'm saying. You align yourself with Trump, who's under this type of heat. He's trying to throw everybody off. Now you align yourself with the black Meek Mill that's having problems with the justice system. And you know, just so happened, bro, you ran across that screen, bro.
Get that letter again.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that happened. But at the end of the day, like, do we feel? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Do you feel some type of way that a billionaire is buying some pussy? Straight up.
It don't bother me.
No, it don't bother me because if I'm 80, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
It don't bother me. Anybody buy anything. You buy what you want.
That's probably what
They
I'm
selling
gonna do.
it.
If I don't got no
But that's
wife or
what
nothing,
that's what I'm
that's probably
saying. So they of age. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he, you know, this nigga's out here messing with kids and buying kids and trafficking kids, bro. He paid a grown lady some money. That's all it was about.
Exactly. I don't think it's a big deal, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, prostitution it ain't legal. It ain't. But
It's legal in Vegas.
he was in Florida.
Yeah, but it's legal in Vegas. Why? Why is it legal in Vegas?
It's legal wherever people want it to be legal
Right.
at the time.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
unfortunate. Yes, we got the sex trafficking. We got everything going on with these young girls and all that. I'm not condoning that he does, but it's not anything that I wouldn't put past an 80-year-old to do.
Right.
It's an 80-year-old right now doing this right now. He ain't Robert Kraft though. You know what I'm saying?
I just hope it don't, you know what I'm saying, shadow anything he was doing with Meek Mill or something.
Man.
Bro, they
Prison
still gonna
reform.
win the Super Bowl next year.
Right.
They
But the
still
prison
gonna-
reform, he's a part of that. He is a big face, you know what I'm saying?
That
He
don't got
he
nothing to do with
pushed.
it. Man, no guys don't care nothing about that, bro. Because the what he's doing is bigger than that.
It
You know
could
what
be
I'm
a
saying?
slap on the wrist for him. Like we
You
see
know, they
you
just trying.
he's under a radar right now.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't really under no radar. They just want to tarnish his name a little bit. You feel me? Like,
Hey, bro, that's a $20 fine for him parking in the wrong spot. To him.
He probably laughing about it.
You know what I'm saying?
real shit. He
He probably named all the cops as he was walking out. I bet he didn't get put in no handcuffs.
Yeah,
Hey, Jerry, man, how you doing? How's the kids? Yep, you guys got tickets next year. Don't worry about it.
They laugh at him like nigga, why you just ain't called me? You know,
How did this happen?
yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna
So
bring you
did he
something.
pull up in a limo or he put
Bro,
up?
No, he
man,
just pulled up in a
I ain't
regular car, just chilling by himself, bro. That's just, you know what I'm saying. He probably didn't think he was gonna get noticed. Who the fuck know? If Robert Kraft walked down the street right now, would you know him?
Probably now.
Right now, I mean, I'm just saying before this.
Nah.
No. It ain't like he pulled up in a Patriots Super Bowl ring on.
Hey, man,
and,
they getting that stupid now. They getting that stupid.
well, you know,
He
it
probably
ain't even about him being stupid, bro. It's just about, like, my thing is, bro, you're a billionaire.
I think it's stupid, right? Because you're a billionaire.
You should have, you know,
You got other ways now.
Exactly.
Oh,
I would
no,
have never
man,
been
you
caught
should
on.
be doing
Bro,
different
you would have had to come visit me on the moon. I'm a billionaire.
yeah, you
You're not
He
about
said
to
visit
catch
me on the moon.
You're not about to catch me on camera.
My
G.
thing is, you gonna have to, you gonna have to catch me in the black book. I'm gonna have to be in her black, the little madam black
Bro,
book.
you're
Right,
not
yeah.
you're not about to tie the two. You're not about to catch me like that.
Yeah.
He was slipping.
Yeah, he was wilding.
There's just no way.
He was wilding.
Patriots, and they just won a Super Bowl.
Man, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing in 2 months, man. Because you know what happened that same day, right? That same day, your boy turned himself in. Kills.
Oh, kills.
They
With a
always,
smile
bro.
on his face. too.
Every time,
Turn himself in. Ooh, that means he got
Smile
something
on
to
his
sleep.
face.
But this is what I'm saying though. Every time that there's a Caucasian problem or a big world problem, there's always a black problem. We entertainment, bro. We are the news. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, that's cool, Robert, he got caught. Well, Robert turned himself in.
But the robber or Kelly,
But
Mr.
and
12,
he
like,
needs to, but that's the thing though. Come on, weigh it on the scale. Shit, Robert Kelly need to turn himself in. Bro, you dealing with niggas.
Heard he had $1 million bail.
Right, but see, if this was me though, if I was R. Kelly and I'm this deep in the game, like, wouldn't it be more excited just to go on a run?
For what?
Because
You can't OJ it.
bro.
You can't OJ
Why
it.
not, bro? I done made hits. I'm the reason why
Like
some of
you
y'all
said,
He ain't
born.
trying to
You gotta
run.
understand,
He ain't trying to
bro.
Catch me
run.
if you can.
He
doesn't
even said
think
he's
he
doing
did
it.
nothing
I'm sorry,
wrong.
you would have had to catch, bro. You would have found me on one of my own islands.
He
or something.
doesn't think he did anything wrong.
That
That's
is
why he turned
impossible,
himself
bro.
in.
Sick.
He was
Bro,
in Ethiopia pointing at chicks. Do you want to come to America?
But you know now too that, bro, you can probably marry these. They doing this all over the country, bro, all over Europe. How many popes did had in the United States alone? It's probably
Ooh,
been
that's
like,
another
it's
tell.
probably been
too.
like
The
6,000 popes didn't had this mix.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it
The
happened. It
Vatican
happened.
and all.
I'm talking about the United States, 6,000.
Yep.
All together, bro, they probably done abused over 250,000 kids. Ain't nobody arresting them.
Nah, because they
I mean, that's a bigger picture. I feel like
It's a bigger picture.
I feel like
than what?
they got their hands more into politics right there and the different influencers. I feel like when it comes to R. Kelly, they just looking at him like an artist, just like you said, just a black artist. But when you come to those popes and those high priests,
What's the
they got
difference?
they got a lot of
What's
influence
the
with the
difference,
politics.
bro?
The politics shape the laws nowadays.
Bruh, I'm telling you, if somebody is dealing with somebody that's underage and is against their will, bro, it's a crime.
It is a
Right,
crime.
you
You're
need
right.
to go. I agree. I'm
But
not
they
saying
don't
they're-
shine light on those
But I'm
high
just,
type people.
I'm just saying
like a
he's done
Robert
so
Kraft.
much. You would think he would just run. Like
He
you would
ain't
think
running.
you
He
can't
don't
find
think
him all
He
over.
Yeah.
ain't running. He got more hits
He
trying to put out.
doesn't think he did nothing
nobody
wrong.
And
bro.
he's saying he innocent.
Right.
Ain't nobody buying
He
him.
turned himself in willingly.
People that run did it.
Well, we know he did it. I'm just
we
saying.
know he did it.
I'm just saying. If it was me, like I wouldn't. He done been to jail at least over 5 times behind this.
But never convicted.
You're not about to lock me up in shackles again if I didn't do it.
Bruh,
I'm running.
they're
That's
gonna
what I'm
do it.
saying. Like
I
I'm
mean,
chilling. You
come
come
on,
get
so-
me. If it's
so
that bad and I know I didn't do it,
I'm
come
gonna
get
throw a
me.
wrench in it right now. So
Just saying.
so we think Mike can't do nothing either, huh?
Talking about Jackson?
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah,
probably.
that's it.
I mean,
Mike
he got a lot of
Mike got
allegations
20
on him.
charges,
Bro.
bro.
I'm a
Mike had a lot
Jackson
of
fan,
allegations.
man, so
I didn't
it's
see
okay.
enough.
You're an R. Kelly fan too.
What, man?
You know you was an R.
You're an
Kelly.
R. Kelly fan too. Did Mike do it? I'm asking you guys.
Did Mike do it? I think he got. I think Mike might have did a little something, but I'm not sure exactly what he did because they didn't have no documentary on evidence like they had.
They did.
Oh my! I didn't see that. I just saw all the allegations.
It was still 20 of them. Shit.
It's the
I think he
same
definitely-
thing though.
I think
The
he
parents
definitely
needed
was
to
doing
be
a little
slapped
bit.
too.
Right.
With Michael Jackson, the parents needed to be
I
slapped.
think he was doing a little something too. All of them wrong.
I'm not saying
they're
I
my
don't care
friends.
who got a music park. When you gonna see your kid the Wild Ways by
I told you,
themselves?
like I just said, they made my
Bro,
friends.
My
You
kids,
see your
my
kid
kids
the Wild Ways
can
by
barely
themselves?
go downstairs by themselves
Right.
in my house. You know
So
what
that's what I'm
So-
saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
that's
We
what I'm
know
saying,
Mike
bro.
did
It's so
something.
many people with these type of allegations, man, and it's
So why are they doing this though? Like, why do you think these celebrities? Why do you think
it ain't
these?
just celebrities.
Why do you think these grown men and women are out here touching these little kids or even trying to rape people? Like, what's going on?
Well, they got a lot
mentally?
of power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you get bored with the power that you already have, I would imagine that you say, well, let's see what else I can do.
Sexually though, mentally, I feel like
Maybe if
I
you
feel
that
that's
messed
sick.
up, and you're that bored, sure. There's people who get bored with just doing all types of alcohol and drugs they want, so they do stupid
Power
stuff.
shouldn't make you a molester or
Power
a
is the
rapist.
biggest drug, bro.
Power should not be.
Power is the biggest drug.
I don't know if it's a power thing, bro. I don't know what they get away from it, but at the end of the day, you know, we just gotta pray for these kids, bro. And that's the thing, like, people gotta be more aware of their kids, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
do better parenting.
it's better parenting, but you know, even nowadays, a lot of the women out here, they have, you know, they single moms or single dads. They just have people around their kids. Like, that's weird to me.
It is weird. That's one of the main
You know what I'm
things you
saying?
should
Like,
keep.
just
private.
I don't
If
care.
my kids could sing, you best believe R. Kelly goes through me before he comes in there.
They had in the show. They had plenty of parents went through them. R. Kelly real
bro,
slick
I'm
with
talking
it.
about
A lot of
Look,
right.
let me
and
find out you show up at my daughter's
but,
school.
But that's the thing,
And I
though,
didn't
bro.
get
That's the thing with R. Kelly, though.
Yeah.
A lot of he went through a lot of the parents, so that's why he's going to jail smiling. He don't think he had consent.
He feel like he got I mean, the only thing that'd be crazy if they start pulling these tapes out with these girls at age. Like then you're booked.
Right, because that's the thing. Only person that we know that wasn't of age is Aaliyah. Right?
Well, I mean, all them other people that they got on case now, they say them was younger too. But I seen him publicly with Aaliyah. Yes.
We seen him piss on the girl too. That
We
ain't
did see him piss him. That was Sprinkle's cousin.
He said it was
Sprinkle, that was Sparkle.
He said it was.
Sparkle,
He said it was his brother though. That's some cold shit.
His brother in jail. Like he said, it was me.
But why is his brother in jail now? Though?
But
Nobody
his,
asked
his
that.
brother was on there saying, I don't understand why he's in trouble.
Why was
Like,
his
what
brother
did he
in
do?
jail?
No, he was saying that his brother was saying that about R. Kelly. He was like what did he do? Because the age of consent in Chicago, I think, is like 15 or 16.
Right, yeah, but that's in a lot of states though. Like, it's a lot of states with a lot of different age. You gotta understand, bro. Think about it back in time. People was getting married at 13.
I'm sorry, bro. A 16-year-old can't do nothing for me. G.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm
She
saying,
can't do nothing for me, bro.
I'm just saying, you gotta think about what this country was built on, bro.
I ain't from that time.
Yeah,
I'm not from that time neither.
Like,
But what I'm saying is, that time ain't that far removed. 50 years ago. You gotta think about 50 years ago, niggas was marrying at 16.
they was.
You know what I'm saying?
I know my grandparents got married that
But
year.
I feel like you should have some restraint. If the law changed, just go with the law. This ain't
but
more.
that's
It's more than a trend. Go with it.
Especially when you got grown women passing out at your shows and
Yeah,
loving
when you
That's the thing that
You know
kills
what
me
I'm saying?
about cuz, like, bro,
You could add
it
anyone
is
you
too
want.
many. Man, you got 50,000 people in the stadium, and 40,000 is probably women,
Baddies
grown women,
looking. They want you.
about to give it to you.
It wasn't all about the young girls though. He had the
Yeah, bro.
older women, under control too. Like I said, it boils back down to the power. What more can I do? He probably had every age range.
I'm not. Listen, if you want to mess with the older women, open women want to do
Right.
it too. But it's like the younger women. It's like you do have
Right.
the power. Why would you
Anybody
use your
under
power
age,
on
bro,
that?
I don't. If you're a grown woman and you let him take advantage of you, I feel bad for you, but you did that on yourself.
It's a lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying? So anything under 18, because I think that's what everybody live by, bro. You wrong, yo.
Right. You want to have them girls up in the bedroom? That's what you guys like that, Kiki? Hey, it is what it is.
Right.
But you got somebody's kid up in here with barrettes? Stop. We don't stop.
They did have like beds in the studio rooms, like
They
people
went
walking
wild.
by
They had
rooms,
pee buckets.
blacked out.
What parent? I mean, but at the end of the day, man, what parents not gonna show up with they 15-year-old? Your kid go to gymnastics at 15 by themselves? Your kid go to piano lessons by themselves?
Not in today's age with the cell phones, no.
I mean, there is some wild kids by themselves.
Right. I mean, I moved around a lot as a kid, but I'm a man too. Though. I'm a boy. You know what I'm saying?
I was moving freely.
I was moving freely too as a young kid, but also. I don't think too many. My sister wasn't about to be able to go nowhere.
Nah, our sisters had their brothers with them or somebody with them.
You know what I'm saying?
But that comes back to parenting once again.
Right. There's a lot going on in the news, man. It's so crazy right now, bro. Like, I don't, it's so much going on right now, man. I think it just got people in a haze right now.
It gets to the point. It gets numbing. You see a lot of death. You see a lot of raping. You see a lot of killing, robbing, and I feel like it's getting to the point where the American public is just getting numb to it. Like we're just used to, just another one. You just keep going through.
I'm kind of curious about what's gonna happen next month. We see how this month.
Right.
I'm kind of curious about like what's gonna happen next month.
Right.
I hope nobody I like or look up to as far as music and entertainment do some dumb stuff.
Well, and not even music, entertainment, period, bro. I just hope it's a month of March, man, and all CNN can talk about is good news, man. All the news can talk about is
Not when you got, stuff like happening in Ecuador and all that.
Right.
What's going on in Ecuador?
They having like a civil war over there, bro.
In Ecuador right now?
Ecuador, man. Nobody's talking about that though.
Because you know why nobody's talking about that in those countries? Because we have so much wild shit going on in our country right now. It's kind of throwing people off.
Well, we controlling our media. You know what I'm saying? We not going.
Absolutely.
Ecuador, are we? Do we have ties with them? Are them our allies?
So we got ties with everybody. What you mean?
Yeah, I know we beef with some people. I know we bully everybody.
We got ties with everybody.
But man, so Ecuador, what's going on? The Civil War, how did this sprout out? What happened?
It's been going on in that country for years, man. The government over there, they just really don't agree with it. I mean, we got people living in the slums out there still, but they got a lot of oil out there, man. So that's what they're really fighting behind that. It's that oil, man. I can honestly see us probably trying to invade that to get a piece of that too. But Venezuela said they're ready for the smoke.
Everybody ready for the smoke right there.
Hey,
man.
Venezuela's ready.
I mean, I doubt it.
Shout out to Venezuela,
That's what
man.
they say. I'm not going over there. I've done my time.
If anytime people wasn't scared, you can move that out, I guess. Anytime people wasn't scared, is now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think they see that we vulnerable a little bit right now. You know what I'm saying?
We not as united as we once seen and once
Yeah,
portrayed.
it's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of different movements going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's scaring people. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm just waiting for watch next month they'll probably be like, oh, we spotted an alien. If they got a video clip of an alien, everybody know what to do, right?
Ain't nobody gonna believe it.
What's that? What you do?
Nah, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do? I
Don't
need to
worry
know
about
what you
what I'm
gonna
gonna do.
do.
But all right, listen. Everybody just need to just chill out and just start paying attention, man. Like it really, all the stuff that's being in the media right now, it really has me feeling some type of way because it's like, what else do we need to go through in America? We supposed to be the land of the free, right? Why are we going through the most? Why are we holding people and kicking people out the country? If they come in here to contribute to our economy, why are we kicking them out?
Man, they don't. We always been like that. You know what I'm saying? We always pick and choose
we could go to anybody else's country and take over, and we're not from there.
That's bully. That's the
weird.
bully America.
That's weird to me.
That's the bully
like, you know what I'm
America.
saying? Like I personally do not want to go to Venezuela and see what they're about if I'm not welcome.
Right.
I don't think we should be beefing with anybody, honestly. But I mean, you know how the politics, they like to stronghold everything. They like to take control. That's America, man. That's how they do. We know they've been doing that for a long time. It ain't gonna stop, man. It ain't gonna never stop.
So what's the solutions for our people, for our culture right now?
I feel like we gotta come together. We gotta start thinking together. We gotta have that same type of mind frame on coming together, building. You know what I'm saying? We gotta build our own economy as far as like getting back to what we did in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got to get better on that. Small businesses and support each other. Once we do that, I feel like everything is just going to start unfolding like a normal society.
It's coming. You know, it's definitely coming. It just takes people to stop being in competition with it.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get past that competition, there's enough money to go around, so they say, right? But why got to be the hate involved with it?
No more crafting and fight. It's just because people been so oppressed and so pushed down for so long. When they finally start to get up, they don't want nobody to take it from them or take the little bit they got. That's why it's important for us to constantly be pushing out these different resources, letting people know there's help, or just coming together and trying to help. You know what I'm saying? You see you doing better than somebody, help them get on that next step.
Right.
I just feel like that's the better way we can do it. And we got to stop having so many rappers. Like, we ain't have no lawyers. We ain't got no. You get caught up. We ain't got nobody to talk lawyer talk.
You know, that's crazy that you said that, because my thing is this though. We always talk about building communities, then we always bring the rappers up, or we always bring the athletes up. How many lawyers live in your hood?
Probably a lot. We just don't know about it.
How many doctors live in your hood?
Probably a lot. We just don't know about it.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't think so either.
I think anytime that somebody get any success, that's the first thing they willing to do.
There's damn sure a lot of nurses. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of nurses, a lot of
You know what I'm saying?
CNAs.
But what I'm saying is, we can't just keep putting it on the guys that's on TV or we hear on the radio, bro. Like, we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need teachers, we need firemen, we need fire police in our community.
Right.
That lives there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. It's rare that you walk around and see a doctor of our color in our community. He ain't living there.
No, they get up out of there, bro.
They get up out of there.
We don't even take care of our community. That's
Bro, once you get some money, you're going to get up out of whatever environment you at.
Right.
Most 9 times out of 10 people are not satisfied where they live at.
But
So when they get that extra income or more money, as they say, they look to relocate.
I don't think there's a problem relocating. I just think there's a problem when you don't try to help.
I think it's a problem relocating.
You don't.
I do.
What's the problem?
That's the problem. We leaving. You taking on resources because now I went from, I've been in college all these years, I'm in debt, whatever the case may be. I get my first job, I leave.
Well, maybe it's because of your job that you leave.
Right. So, okay, say I'm 10 years in my job now. I got a little seniority in my job. Don't you think you should be trying to find your way back to your community?
If you can.
That's that good-hearted. That's that moral thinking.
Sure, it is. But what if you grew up in the struggle there? And a lot of you witnessed a lot of death. Like, for instance, if I'm from Chicago and half of my homeboys I played basketball with died, you can imagine the type of PTSD I got from that, and don't want my kids to live in that.
I understand that though, bro, but how many doctors we think in our hood was growing up hanging around gang members?
Not much.
How many lawyers you think was in our hood hanging around gang members or police? That's what I'm saying. They're not even putting themselves in that situation from the jump. They community bad, right? Now I got I'm making $400,000 a year, $1 million a year. Oh, my neighborhood bad because what? The city ain't coming to clean it up
At all.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you put the money back, right? You should come back and buy something.
That's more leadership. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but everybody.
But you're a leader. You're a doctor.
Everybody's program.
Everybody, that's what I'm saying. Everybody don't think like that. If we can get on an accord to where we start having these talks and having these meetings, I feel like more people, more doctors, more people that become successful in these type of positions.
Well, I leave, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro.
We'll come back.
Whatever I'm doing, right? Because I believe that I'm gonna be successful. I'm not leaving where I'm at right now.
Right, when you can make a change and you can help out people that you know.
Yeah, you can make a change even in your own life. Okay, my house, I don't like my house, bro. I own this house. I've been paying on this house. Let me knock this thing down. It's gonna be a lot cheaper for me to knock down my property where I live at right now and build me another $200,000-$300,000 house on that property.
Facts.
You feel me? So I think in my community that they're gonna be like, oh shit, I can. You know, you probably you can't pull up on me now, but I know he still live around here. I know I still see him at the 7-Eleven. I know I still see him at the local Y. I see him in the grocery store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't reflect nothing, man. Like, you can come out. That's what I'm saying. If you're a doctor or you're a lawyer, you're police, you somebody with a decent job that have a little bit of influence. We ain't got nobody to talk to these kids when you pull up. Shit, when they go to the grocery store, who pulling up? They seeing the dudes that's doing the crimes. They seeing the bad influence, and you know what kind of answers you gonna give them? You feel me?
Right.
You gonna get the same thing. Hey, yeah, shit, I ain't got no money, but I can give you this. well, you should come join this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I think nowadays too, even like you said, even the gangs and shit, they not really gang banging. The older ones not, bro. They got kids. They done figured it out. Some of them got jobs.
I think it's weird if you're a parent and you gang banging, because I got 3 boys, and if I was in a gang, I couldn't teach them how to be a leader.
It's a certain type of gang banging though.
Right.
All gang bang bad.
That's just weird.
Like,
right.
Yeah, they may not be bad now because Killer Mike put the light on them saying that they could be businessmen.
all
it
gangs
ain't about that, bro.
No, they're not. It starts in the neighborhood, sure, but
that's what I'm saying. Some of these guys, they grew up in this environment,
right,
and then they learn. Everybody make mistakes. So if they still on these streets and they 40 and they 35s and 50 years old, obviously they still good. They on this soil, so therefore they probably have a lot more knowledge or experience to give somebody. Now, if you're not giving them the right experience or the right knowledge, you're not trying to school them a little bit, that's on us too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's on
you know
we know
better.
Better. That's right.
Because think about it, bro. I always tell people this, bro. I went to college. You know what I'm saying? But if the guy at McDonald's, I'm not hiring me.
Right.
I'm not hiring a guy from college to come work at McDonald's when this kid that started at 16 and been at McDonald's for 10 years. I don't know how to deal with these customers. They probably gonna take this kid that been there for since he was 16 years old, and they gonna make him train the guy you just gave the management position.
That's messed up.
That's bullshit.
They always stepping over.
You know what I'm
That's the way
saying?
businesses work though.
Right. So I mean that's the thing now too, and that's how business is working now. Any job you go to right now, how often you go there and you get 2 weeks of paid training. You ain't on the job, my nigga. You ain't on the register. You watching somebody on the register.
Right.
You on the register, bro, next week. You flipping burgers next week. You mopping next week. What if somebody on that clock already? You hire me, bro, you need to properly train people. But then the job's like, oh, you're not a good worker. Well, shit, I'm just learning on the fly. I don't really even know what the job is.
Right.
That's like, you want to go to a doctor that ain't never been through all these schooling and these residencies, and now he just, shit, I'm a doctor. I went to school, now I'm a doctor. Now, nigga, I'm coming to get a checkup. Yeah, it's my first day. What you mean? You ain't do no residency and you ain't do nothing? Nah, I ain't. You my first patient.
Nah.
Hold on, player. You feel me? Yeah.
Doctors don't never say it's their first day.
Right.
Nah, they're not.
But that's what I'm saying, because they have to go through the proper channels. Like a
Exactly.
job need to go through the proper channels. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I come to the grocery store, bro, and I'm gonna be the guy bagging up your groceries, I need to watch this dude for a week. I know it may be simple. I know it should be like clockwork for me to do this, but sometimes it's not for some people. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Some people don't know that. Like everybody's not equipped to do that, even though you get in the grocery store 1,000 times with your parents. You don't know what their procedures really are. You don't know when you should use plastic or paper. You feel me? You don't know when you should double bag somebody's groceries.
But see, not every kid right now want to work in a grocery store or fast food. You know, we actually got the kids now in this generation. They kind of want to build their own business.
Right.
It's just the fact that they're going to get a loan to start it, so they convert back to the streets to get the easy cash. You know, it's the fact that they don't see another way out. You know, like that. A lot of kids want to be barbers. A lot of kids want to be, you know, clothing designers, video game technicians, whatever.
I feel like it's good to have dreams.
What resources do they actually have where it's not going to break their parents' pocket? So a lot of them will just say, hey, well, I'm going to join the military because they're going to pay for my education. They're going to do that. And when I get out, I might be good. I might not. You know, so I don't necessarily agree with, you know, people always staying. Sometimes you got to go.
It's good to go to get.
Sometimes you got to go somewhere different.
I'm not saying you won't have to go. My thing is, you got to come back.
Right.
That's what I
You know what I'm saying? But
back.
no, that's what I'm saying though. So everybody expect the rapper to come back, the NBA player to come back, the football player to come back. Nobody expects the doctor to come back.
Well, that's because these fools be on camera blowing money away when you got your aunt dying from diabetes. You got your cousins getting shot up every weekend.
That's another thing too. You need to stop pocket watching. Stop watching niggas
Bro,
pockets.
I don't watch it.
I'm just saying.
They
It don't
show it.
matter.
I don't watch nothing.
So we don't know if they blowing money or not. We don't know what they doing. We don't know if they. You don't know what that jewelry. That jewelry can be worth. That gold is not going nowhere. At the end of the day, for real. You know what I'm saying? If you spending some money, you might want to buy some gold and just put it in your safe.
Shout out to Trill Jewelers too. I'm gonna be by there to copy.
Right. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. Like we keep thinking it's wasteful spending, but we don't know. You gotta think about it, bro. If I got a $10 million, I'm not buying no fucking Kia. I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I ain't buying no Kia. I can afford to go get a tune-up on that Benz or that
I'm
Ghost.
not gonna buy no Kia, but you best believe I'm gonna be a little more conscious about where I spend my money at.
That's what
especially
I'm saying, though. You gotta realize too, bro. Like people are buying cars and they feel some type of way. Like you gotta realize that if I can afford to pay the maintenance and insurance and keep up with this car, I should be able to do that. We pocket watch. Man, he should have did something else with his money.
Right.
You know, you can't tell that man what he can do with his money.
No, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do with their money, but what I'm saying is the way we, like, everybody's coming up right now, right? Everybody's creating a business and they being successful.
Right.
Why not take a chance and a gamble to do the same thing? That's what I'm saying. You got all this money, why blow it on, why are you showing it on Instagram? I would want to be like, you know, for instance, a good example, somebody like Ray J, creating all these tech stuff, right? Now this man is successful. He's more than an artist now.
Well, that
He's
goes
out
down
there.
to, that's the entrepreneur mindset.
That's what I'm
spirit.
saying. We need to get back into that spirit.
Right.
Killer Mike was saying that. We need to get back into that spirit of the entrepreneurship. That's how we get the unity within the black community.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If
The
you can't
business
get
is-
that and you always gotta have a gold piece on, a Benz or anything like that, then people just gonna look at you as just the show off guy with the Benz. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I won't buy a Benz if I got $10 million.
I can
But
afford
you
mine.
best believe, see, everybody don't got a Benz. I drive a Nissan, by the way. My man right here got a Benz. Know
It
what
don't.
I'm saying?
Listen.
But
I'm also an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I also
so-
worked hard. I didn't been through it. I didn't
Right,
been through the.
facts.
I didn't been through the system.
Right.
You know, the typical thing. I didn't did the gangs. My whole family grew up in the gangs. You know what I'm saying? But I also had good leadership. I had a good father.
Right.
I had.
So your
good
mindset is
mother.
different.
I had.
Right.
My
So that's what
mindset
I'm
is
saying.
different, but-
All the youth, like right now, people are leading by example. When you get your first 10K, make it work for you. So that when you wake up in the morning, you're not hustling like, oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Make it work for you.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's cool to make it work for them, but this is what I'm saying. They seeing the rappers, they seeing the NBA player, they seeing the hustlers. They're not seeing the doctor. They don't. We don't. Where can we go right now and see that there's a black guy that own a barbershop?
Atlanta.
I'm talking about
no,
where we
here,
at.
anywhere in Washington, pretty much. You know, black people own barbershops, right? But
Okay, so where you see them at the corner store? Where you see them? They got a tire shop. You know what I'm saying? We don't see that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That is what they see, right? And it ain't even nobody walking around. Like, you gotta realize this, bro. Back in the day, even the police. How many black police we have in our city?
Not many.
How many used to just pull up and say, "Hey man, what's up with you?"
that's because everybody always saying fuck the police. But if somebody
It ain't
breaking your
about,
shit,
it
you
ain't
gonna
about
call
fuck the
them. You know what I'm
police.
saying?
I'm just saying, back in the they say fuck the police now because back in the day when the police pull up on you, bro, and they just talking to you. You feel me? They, what you guys doing? What you guys got going? You know what I'm saying? Now, I see a police pull up on some kids walking down the street. Oh, they might be in handcuffs.
Right.
They want to check your ID. They want to check
Everything.
your backpack.
Them
You feel
police
me?
ain't even from our neighborhood.
You know what kills me though is the police be rolling around the neighborhood every day, and you probably see the same kids. But then when you actually pull up on them, you treat them as if they don't live there,
Right.
like they're not from there. That's weird to me.
That's because they're not from our communities. They this is their job.
but that's
This is
what
their office. They
That's
live
still
out
though.
in another city.
But that's
they
what I'm
come
saying.
to
When
work.
But they train you to be observative in the police department.
They train you to be ready, protective,
They
and shoot.
they give you 3 forms of a weapon. They train you, highly train you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So in our community, right? That's what I'm saying about we don't got no police to live in our community.
We
Or we
need
don't
better-
know of them.
We need better leadership. I do believe we need better
You know what I'm
leadership.
saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
People
And we
scared
get-
to step up right
Right,
now.
and we can't keep saying, oh, you know, and then you know everybody harps on the pastor to come out to try to talk to the community, or you know any activist or anybody like that of that substance, bro. There's a lot of people out here doing a lot of good things, but you ain't about to give them the time of day because that ain't what we into at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So how do we make that more of an issue? We need more people to be more into that issue.
We need people more
You know what I'm
involved.
saying? It's like, man, I mean, it's cool, bro. It's 24 hours in a day. And yeah, it's short when you run it and you trying to do something for yourself. But also, we still need to take a minute. We need to take 2-3 hours out of our week and figure out something that's gonna help somebody or pull up. Sometimes, you know, at this point, man, I'm in a city where I feel like this is like the craziest times because I feel like everybody is no pride. It's okay to beg, bro. Like everybody asks you for something. Like when you pull up anywhere, you're like, damn, it's like a job now. They treat it like a job. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Where's the pride? But the pride is because nobody has no money because our money is flying up out of here so rapidly.
If people start owning their houses and owning where they stay, they'll take more pride and honor in what they're doing and where they live at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I feel like then we gotta start going to those city meetings and them council meetings. I feel like once we start getting involved in those, figuring out what's going on in our community.
But this is what I'm saying though. When you go on any of these social medias and you stroll down your timeline, how often is you gonna see that guy giving people when they fix their credit or first time home buyers or any type of entrepreneur information or any charity thing? You're gonna see a lot of rap videos. You're gonna see a lot of fights. You're gonna see a lot of everything that don't got to do with nothing.
That's because that's what they promote. That's that promo.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt, bro. So I'm gonna get some of this chicken before we get lukewarm on y'all. Like I have been without meat for over 30 days, people, ever since my man Dion tried to educate me about being a vegan. I went vegetarian for
Man, I
30
salute
days.
you for going as far as you did.
It's been crazy.
That's good.
I'm breaking news right now, but I'm getting one of these chicken wings, my brother. I got you.
This is exclusive. First chicken wing in 45 days.
Yeah, they changed it. We changed the game around here.
Yeah,
Right, man. You know,
I done put y'all on
and
some
I feel
things. too,
great.
man. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
man.
you
I
put us
feel
on
great,
the
but
vegan
I'm gonna
jerky.
feel good when I eat this chicken right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
So,
man. I need to watch this. This is
I mean,
exclusive. Don't throw up.
Don't throw up.
Yo, if I do, man, then I'm just gonna scrap it forever.
I just switched up. I'm on my almond milk. I'm on my.
Bro,
I know. I see you glowing.
That shit was horrible.
I can't do almond.
That shit was super horrible, but I'm
I'd
mess
rather
with
do
it.
no milk at all, man. I'm not about first bite people.
Man, cereal, man. I like I like cookies, man. So I need some milk to wash it down, man. The almond milk is gonna have to work for now. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, like I said, I ain't about to be extreme
The
with
first step is everything. How's that chicken?
Amazing.
It tastes.
Look, he's about to cry right now.
I'm not gonna cry. It tastes weird though. Like the palates are not the same.
Right.
Because you don't need it.
Not that I don't need it, brother. I'm gonna enjoy it.
You don't need it.
I miss this. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so right now also, man, what's going on, man? Some good news, man. Big Boy has got the leading role to play Barry Gordy in his biography. So
That's
gonna
dope.
be super dope.
That's dope.
I
He
love.
can actually act too.
I love Big
Yeah.
Boy swag though. He gonna
He's real.
get Barry a lot more swag though. I don't know if Barry had this much swag.
Yeah.
Big Boy is super swag though.
That's dope. I didn't even know
That's
about
probably
that.
why they went with him, man, because the way that he is. the way
He
that
got a
he
lot
plays
of
stuff.
sauce, bro. He is, and I know that he can play those type of. You know, it's gonna be a dope. I think it's gonna be a
For him
dope.
to even step up in that limelight, that's pretty dope.
Man, he's
That's
been
dope.
doing it, man. He been having some cool
First
roles.
rum done. Let me get an acronym.
You know what I'm saying?
I cannot even reach that. You close to me.
So I think that's gonna be dope, man. Also,
When is that supposed to be coming out?
man, you know how that.
Oh, it's gonna be in the works, dude. They gotta get it right.
Right.
When you're talking about somebody like that, you gotta get it right. You ain't cut no.
I wanna see
What he just turned 80 or 85. I think he just had like it was like a whole run of series. He had a big concert. I don't know if he turned 80.
That's gonna be huge,
but-
man. Because you're gonna get a chance to see somebody so iconic who impacted the black community so much. Like you're gonna see their story.
And that's what we need more of. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
We need more of that. We need more of
That's
them
gonna be dope.
freelancers. We need
I'll
more
be
of them
waiting for that.
Entrepreneur mindsets. I'm one of them. You know, I'm an artist at mine too. So
Yeah, that's what I think it's gonna be a dope flick, man. What else in the music, man? This week, check out Gunna new project.
nah,
It
check
was
it
pretty
out.
decent, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I listened to it, bro. This was some real elevated music, man. They really saucing right now. Like,
Really?
I'm actually proud of that dude, man, because you know, to watch him when he first came out, I mean, he had his first feature with who? Drake. And he kinda
Gunna?
Yeah, Gunna.
you got a feature with Drake?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, matter of fact, it was, or was that Lil Baby? It was Lil Baby and Gunna and Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Right?
It might be
And that, you know, he kind of blew up off that song. So for him to be doing that, anytime you got Future giving you, you know, props saying that.
Well, you know, he signed with Young Thug, so
Right.
that's who he signed. Yeah, he signed with Young Thug.
You're doing this thing.
Young
Like,
Thug,
The tape was dope, and then also,
once you pop, you don't stop, fellas. I'm sorry. This chicken ain't been over 30 days. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I'll keep talking. I'm keep eating.
so Offset just dropped his own album, Father of Four. That was a pretty dope album.
I've been listening.
I like it. He rapping. You know, I always like the Offset and the Migos because he always rapped. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got as many. It's a very different album. You know what I'm saying? It's really not it's not a Migos ad-lib.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When I first started, I was like, it's Offset,
Yeah.
Well, they was just dragging him about the Cardi B thing, about him, you know, committing adultery and all that, being married with Cardi B and cheating on him.
Some rap shit, man.
Right. For now, for him to bounce back with his own project, I
He got
respect
for
that.
all his
So,
kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He doing this thing, man. I think they on their way, man. They gonna have some hiccups along the way, but I think him and Cardi B, man, they stick it out. They gonna be,
stick it out. Cardi
they on the
strong woman.
Beyonce and J route right now.
Right. I'm proud of her, period, man, because she came up
Yeah, she
from
won the
nothing.
Grammy. She been doing
came
her
up
thing,
from
man.
nothing.
She on that remix, that Tatiana remix.
Shit.
Oh,
She on
Blueface.
everything. She on everything.
Blueface, yeah, she's on that
She about to be
Tatiana
like the
remix.
female
Mixing
That's
Lil
so
Wayne right
crazy.
now. She on everything.
We were just talking about Blueface.
Blueface, boy, that just took it to a whole nother level. He ain't going nowhere. He got to come with something, but he ain't going nowhere. You get Cardi on the official remix.
Exactly.
She's gonna blow up too, even more, man.
That was a perfect Cardi track, though. You knew she was gonna tear it.
Perfect, right out. That was the next day after the Grammys, bro. Like, boy, who you know?
Whack one.
Whack 100. Whack was like, oh yeah, you don't call him that favorite right now. Make it happen.
A lot of people sleeping on him too. He's
Oh.
making power moves in the game right now.
Yeah, Whack 100, man. He one of the probably most slept on managers, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's very smart guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I feel like Whack, man. I need a meetup, man. I need to tap in to Cali. You feel me?
Come
I
on,
need
Wack.
to tap in. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
bring
saying?
the camera and we just gonna, I just
So,
wanna be a part of the
That's the thing too, man. What else is going on, man? Shout out to L Rock, man. He just dropped that King Among Kings comp.
I've been waiting for
I don't
that.
know if it's a compilation, but you know the things that he did, man, was great. Was trying to bring the region together, at least on the Western Washington side. He put out some dope records, bro.
That's
Fly on
dope.
the wall
I'm glad he did that,
documentary
man.
Yeah,
He
the
got a lot
documentary
of
dropping too, man. I only know. I mean, you was a part of it. You know that it was coming and it's in the works. So we just kind of letting that album do its thing right now, man. And there's some great records on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Who he had on the album? He had Jesse James on the album. He had Real Cosby, aka
Matt Drees on there too.
Star,
Boy, Matt Drees on there.
Dokaine is very slept on. KC.
Seattle native.
Yeah, Eugene Anthony. It's a dope. It's a
Rose.
Dope. He brought the
dope
whole
tape.
region together, like you said. I think it's about time somebody did that and did it the right way.
And the music came together, man. He had Max Dope on there. You know, I think he's from Tacoma, but I think he out in Memphis right now doing his thing. So there's a lot of dope records. I'm glad that he made it happen, and it came out pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can check that out on all the media platforms right now. So what else, man? What else is going on right now? What about also LeBron and our 2 Chainz next album?
I saw that. LeBron, more than an athlete for real.
Hey, man, LeBron on some. I don't know what he got going right now.
LeBron, I feel like the real LeBron is coming out outside of basketball. Him just being a phenomenal athlete.
But that's why I kind
Well,
of.
he got to, because he can't play basketball forever, bro.
But I think it's dope. He already was in some movies. You know what I'm saying?
I never. When LeBron came in the game, you could tell it was never about him playing basketball. Basketball was a job that he did, and he knew he was only doing it for a certain amount of time. And he's really gonna on the team. He's really gonna be a billionaire. He's really gonna do everything he says he's gonna do, man. It's amazing to see that his influence is crazy. You gotta understand, bro. He break a lot of hip hop artists, bro. If LeBron is working out to your record, it's over.
Yeah.
You in the game. And he's doing that too.
I want to see what he got, man. I saw him on tour with Drake. You know what I'm saying? He toured up on stage.
He really an artist project though. It ain't like, oh, it's just LeBron and no. I guess 2 Chainz say they've been working on this album for a year.
He got a lot of power moves coming.
You know what I'm saying? You got to understand how many shows he got on HBO right now.
A lot.
He got movies. He got
documentaries.
He got stuff on Sports Center right now, man.
That's one of the main reasons I think he went to LA to work.
Oh, of course.
To get it in, not just
he
to be
wanted
on
to
the
work,
Lakers. Shout out to the
and
Lakers,
his son was going there.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
he wanted to carry that legacy too, though. I mean, you gotta imagine, you grew up watching somebody like Magic Johnson and Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe playing. You want a part of that too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I would have probably did the same thing.
I'm glad he there.
And you know, and people don't really respect him, but I'm like, bro, he never played in a big market. He played in Cleveland.
And Miami.
And Miami's not a big market.
Miami's kind of big.
It's kind of big, bro.
It's kind of big.
Miami's not a big market.
It's not as big as LA, Boston, and New York.
It ain't New York. It's not
bigger than
Texas.
Cleveland.
It's not
It's
LA.
it's bigger than Cleveland, but it's not big as LA, New York,
Right.
Boston.
I'm
I
just
think
talking
it's right
about.
there.
I'm talking about a major marketing media market.
Bro,
He's never
Miami gave him that. I went to one of his games.
Yeah, I think Miami definitely did. It's Miami.
Miami gave him a
D-Wade was there.
feel,
Shaq
bro.
was there.
Nah, bro, he pretty much had Miami.
I feel like LA is different. It's
Come on,
different.
I'm talking about markets, bro.
Marcus
it's
too,
two
bro,
major
when I
markets.
was in Miami, you couldn't go down the street without seeing that man's face.
I understand
LA's
what you're
different,
saying.
though.
It's LeBron. He's gonna do that. But I'm saying, as far as advertising and marketing, market.
Well, I think that's where he broke the market in the best at when he was in Miami.
Right.
When he
Yeah,
was
he's
in
still young.
When he was
He
in
put
Cleveland,
he just put his stock up. He went
Right.
to Miami where it's good, it's great travel place,
Right.
tourist place. So and it was nice. The weather's nice. So I mean, nobody want to take a flight and stop in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
if you ain't from Miami, you try to go there. I was sweating like crazy.
He put on for Cleveland. He did exactly what he said.
Right, he won a ring in Cleveland, bro.
Now he's over here in LA doing. LA's where it's at. If you want to do anything in entertainment, which is what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I think LA's where LA or New York. And
It really
You
is
have a
LA.
better shot.
so he gonna work, make money playing ball, and do all these other things behind the scenes. I think he's doing great. He's dope. Can't say nothing bad about LeBron. He's one of our leaders in the culture. I respect him. I appreciate him. Honestly.
And you know the thing about it too is, man, who else bigger can? I mean, because I feel like right now, bro, 2 Chainz like the only rap star. He's a rap star.
Working with him.
2 Chainz
Like as a star?
is a rap star. Drake's a superstar. 2 Chainz. I'm talking about when the last time we had a rap star? Like LL Cool J was a rap star. Run DMC was a rap star. NWA a rap
We
star.
have plenty of rap stars. I mean,
Right now, name another rap star.
I mean,
When you actually
Young
see 2
Jeezy was a
Chainz,
rap star. I mean, you had
No, bro.
Ludacris was a rap star. You had
bro, if
had
you
all
ever
types of
see
rap
2
stars.
Chainz in real life, he's a real. When you see him, you're like,
Bro.
damn, he's a rap. He's a big.
Ludacris probably paved that way, being from Atlanta, because he was in Fast and the Furious
He was
franchise.
he was
in
part of
everything.
Ludacris. You forgot he was signed to Ludacris.
Right.
Ludacris
he
is a
paved
big
that
star
way for
too,
him.
though.
Yeah, he was.
Ludacris was a big star.
No, he still is, bro.
He's
Still doing
okay.
his thing, bro. No, he's still doing his thing, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I won't-
Name a song.
He don't got no song.
Name a song. Name a movie he
I'll
been in.
name all of Fast and the Furious.
That shit was
franchise.
okay. Name a movie he been in 2018, 2019.
Bro, we don't know. He probably got something in the works. I don't know. But as long as The Rock's in anything, he gonna be in something. That's the way I look at it. He done made enough connections, bro. But he don't got. He got his own TV show too, though.
Who?
He got Ludacris. He got his own TV show. It's the Fear Factor joint. He doing that.
He's hosting Fear Factor?
Yeah, he's hosting Fear Factor.
I thought he was hosting Fear
How
Factor.
many episodes have you seen?
Bro, it don't matter. He got.
That's what I'm saying.
where he get it.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't. I'm talking about at this moment right now. Name a bigger rap star than 2 Chainz.
Blueface, baby.
We got Drake up there. You
Drake,
got-
Drake's a
Drake
superstar.
definitely,
That's
Meek been
different.
getting a lot of talk. You know what I'm saying? Meek been getting a lot of talk ever since he got. You know he been getting a lot. I'm not picking.
I'm talking about on rap music, not your jail record. And Drake is not in. Drake is a different star. Drake is a superstar. Drake is Taylor Swift star.
I mean, I feel like 2 Chainz. He definitely is a
He's a
star.
rap star.
He's a rap star. But
But we got
we got
more
a lot
than
of
just
rappers.
2 Chainz.
Yeah,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying, bro.
He's just hot right now, is what you're
Hot
saying.
right now.
Yeah, he's hot right now. He's all over Vice.
He's been
all
hot
over-
for the last how many years? He been super scorching.
Future been hot too.
Future been what?
Future
Future
hot.
don't talk.
I get where you're going. Now I get where you're going. Now I get where you're going.
When you see Future other than
now I get where you're going.
When have you seen Future other than these records?
Yeah, I see you.
I mean, he be doing
Because
a lot
2 Chainz, he do be on the talk show.
What?
He be doing a lot of interviews. And stuff.
Who?
Future.
Yeah, when he got an album out.
See, I don't watch people like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't know that's where you was going, but yeah, you talking about being more diverse and like actually getting out, doing other things, these talk shows. 2 Chainz, he's always been vocal though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He used to argue with Nancy Grace.
Right.
So yeah, he's definitely one. I like 2 Chainz.
Right. They didn't call up Future to come on CNN.
Nah.
Right. Future ain't got no opinion on nothing.
Yeah.
He hasn't had
Future's still going through a heartbreak, bro.
Future ain't got no heartbreak.
Future got problems, bro.
He got
Constantly talking about drugs. Listen to his music. Constantly talking about drugs. Constantly talking about
He
relationships.
ain't even on
He
drugs.
ain't even on drugs.
Well,
He was probably never on drugs.
Future
I
was
don't
just
say probably,
drugs,
but you
bro.
know.
He was probably drinking some syrup, but he wasn't no drug addict.
Nah, he ain't.
That's
I don't even believe in drug addicts. You know, you keep doing it. That's what you're doing. You ain't no addict. You just you.
Vice.
That's who
Just
you
do
is.
it.
But you know what I'm saying? I like Future, but I do think his music is the same, like content. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like 2 Chainz, I feel like 2 Chainz, he got some of the similar, but he constantly grows.
People
like a
don't realize
Jay-Z, he
this,
constantly
man.
grows.
It ain't constantly growing. 2 Chainz has dumbed his music down. 2 Chainz can really rap. Go back and listen to Dollar and 2 Chainz and see how they was rapping.
There was Bar Kings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
got
they
a lot
was
of bars.
rapping, bro. He did this. He knew that he had to reinvent himself, and this was the wave, bro. He the king of that wave.
I think he marketed himself great
Right.
for this generation right now. I mean, like I said, he's all over Vice. He got his own show with that.
Right.
He's all over. He's all over the media. You know, he's in documentary after documentaries. I mean, he's doing this thing.
Oh man, we got Nipsey. Nipsey's a big star now.
Huge fan of Nipsey.
Nipsey's a big star
that
now.
he's doing in South Central California.
I said he's a star. Nipsey's becoming a huge star.
I'm glad to get that. I'm glad he pushed through that.
But that's the thing, though, bro. Like Nipsey on a whole nother level on the way he went about his business. You see what I'm saying? Like he went the route that most people ain't trying to go.
What
You know what I'm
route?
saying? His route, bro. Like, you know, ain't nobody ever sold a CD for $100.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, all these rappers talk about businesses they own, but they really got businesses. He really putting back in. He really doing what
He's building up his hood right now. It's
Yeah.
Slauson Boulevard.
right. He's right in Slauson, bro. He ain't never left, bro.
He
He's
probably
there.
bought my father-in-law's property. Well,
Yeah, I think he bought the plaza. I think that's what happened like a week, 2 weeks ago. I think he landed.
He's talking about
He
being a
bought some
big
property.
real estate mogul and
Right.
stuff. Like, yeah, I
You know, he
respect
been
it.
on the Bitcoin. He been on the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He been on the technology, bro. He been on doing what he supposed to do. So now I think, right now you gotta think about it. This is his first album. The Marathon's his first album. He said he ever mixed and mastered. He's just on his hustle, bro. He's just grinding on it.
And he's sponsored by what? He's in
Puma.
Puma.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty dope. With
This is
Lord
one of my
London, you know what I'm
favorites,
saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a lot of good things they doing, even in the community. Like that's the other thing too, bro. We don't. Sometimes you know when people are doing things for the community, that's not something they want to be. They want to have a camera out because it don't feel authentic. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a lot of
Get that lighter, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So I mean, it was a lot of news this week, man. We just wanted to chime in and tap in with everybody and get it popping, man. And appreciate everybody coming out, man. D. Cooper, you know, he showed up late. He a real superstar. He real Seinfeld of the
Harlem
set.
shaking Cooper.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
Harlem shaking.
Why you put the heart shake up?
You know what I'm saying? International Chris, man. We working on some documentaries that we gonna drop here in a minute. We gonna get this series popping. We got Blake Holders down behind this camera every week, man. We really appreciate the things that he do to make us look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm Frankie Hustle, man. We tapping out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to just a dope conversation, man. See y'all next week.
Awesome.